Good morning, everybody. It's still morning. I've been wanting to come on all morning, actually, and so I'm really happy to be here. I hope you're having a wonderful day, a wonderful Easter Sunday, and also if you were celebrating Passover, I hope that your day is a beautiful day. And I'm really grateful that the earth is healing, and it really gives purpose to what we're going through as people, and I'm feeling very inspired by it. And I want to celebrate today because I see it as a day that we can start to honor the progress that the earth is making in the healing of the waters, the air, the planet. So blessings to you on this day that symbolizes great rebirth. I'm going to share a couple of songs with you that I think are appropriate for today. Happy birthday, Jeannie. Happy birthday, Manu. Not birthday, happy Easter. So this next one is a very ancient Gaelic melody, and you see, who was it now that made it popular in the 60s? A lot of people think that he wrote it. I think it was Cat Stevens. He certainly brought it into popularity, but it's an ancient tune. So it's called Morning Has Broken. If you like to sing, you're welcome to sing along. You don't have to worry about whether you're singing great or not, because you can only hear yourself and those who are around you. So it's a wonderful thing to sing. I'm not going to sing with this one because I haven't practiced doing that. Singing is a new element for me to share with my harp. Okay, here we go. Here's to new beginnings. Certainly we're seeing it in the way our planet is responding to us as human beings, spending time contemplating, spending time looking within, being in our homes and not using our cars so much, not using as many products, not manufacturing as much. It's a wonderful thing. And my heart does go to those who are losing people in their family and their loved ones. And I pray that their souls, that their lives, they've given their lives to this. And that I pray that we as people will recognize their lives with the price we pay for continuing on with the habits of neglecting the earth's needs. And that it inspires us to move forward in a way that we work in harmony with the planet. That is my Easter wish. The next thing I'd like to share is the prayer. It's a hymn actually called the Prayer of St. Francis. And I love St. Francis. I love the idea of someone who loved the animals. So I remember in New York City, there is St. John the Divine Church, and it's a beautiful church, and they have a lot of interfaith events there. And they had a blessing of the animals ceremony. They have it every year, and I managed to get there once. And everybody brought their animals. People brought hawks, people brought cats and dogs, people brought snakes. They brought all kinds of animals that they live with, and it was incredibly quiet. It was amazing. All of the animals sat there in peace with their people, and it was just so inspiring and so beautiful. And so in this prayer of St. Francis, the words are, and in case you don't know them, I'm not going to sing it because I haven't practiced singing it with playing the harp, but I'd like to share the words so you understand why I feel it's so meaningful to share today. Make me a channel of your peace. Where there is hatred, let me bring your love. Where there is injury, your pardon, Lord. And when there is doubt, true faith. Make me a channel of your peace. Where there is despair in life, let me bring hope. Where there is darkness, only light. And where there is sadness, ever joy. O Master, Great Spirit, Divine, grant that I may never seek so much to be consoled as to console, to be understood, to be understood as to understand, to be loved as to love with all my soul. Make me a channel of your peace. It is in pardoning that we are pardoned, in giving of ourselves that we receive, and in the dying that we are born to eternal life. I just love this hymn. So now that I've shared with it, yes, I'm glad you know it well, Dorothea. Sing, sing, sing. Please sing along with me as I play it. I may play a little different than you sing it, but I think we'll come together at the end at least, and nobody's here to judge that. So. Thank you all for joining. I hope you're having a beautiful day. Make me a channel of your peace. Make me a channel of peace. May we all be channels of peace. This next one is perhaps the most asked for hymn. When I used to play in the hospital and in chemo units, and actually also in assisted living facilities, people would ask for this more than any other hymn, and more than many other songs as well. And I think you'll recognize it. I'll just tell you, it's Amazing Grace. And I know that through the years of all the different gatherings and spiritual retreats that I've been to, this is one that is beyond just your known, more popular words, that many, many different traditions have adopted it and put words to it, and words that are inspiring for transformation of ourselves into reaching into our deeper, more fulfilled being. And I just love that. So I invite you to all hold yourself in love and compassion and reaching in and letting yourself rise to the knowledge of your amazing self, your amazing being that you are, not your body, but your deeper, deeper sense that is behind this, your essence, so to speak. I need to change the levers. So my harp today that I'm playing on is Siobhan. She's been wanting to be played lately, and so I'm not going to leave her out. She has a beautiful harp. I believe she's walnut, and she came to me a few years ago looking for a home, and I was blessed to be able to adopt her, and she's been with me ever since. And you should know, my dear Rosie Ping, she's staying at a friend's house right now who's just learning to play the harp, and we didn't know that this whole coronavirus thing was going to happen, and I really felt like that harp needed to stay with her for a while, and I encouraged her to take it, and she was really happy. And she's renting it from me, but I felt like it was perfect for her, and she was the perfect person to let her stay with, that she'd be the babysitter. And and it's turned out really beautiful that she's learning a harp during this time, and she's giving Rosie a voice to sing and play for her. And she's already a musician, so a lot of it is not new for her, even though it's a wonderful adventure. So as I said, I'm going to play Amazing Grace, one that has many words. Please sing along with the words that mean the most to you. Well, thank you, Denise. Well, and like you as well. And so that song to me symbolizes our redemption, our coming out from places in our lives that we have made mistakes and that we didn't realize, and to be in self-forgiveness, and also calling ourselves to accountability to continue to be as conscious as we can with our actions and how they may cause disruption. But we need to forgive ourselves to move forward. And doesn't mean that necessarily everything we've done is the right, would have been the ultimate choice, but we can continue to seek for what the ultimate choices are in our actions, in the way we treat ourselves, in the way we treat the planet. So this next one is going to be my last one for the day, and unless you have some requests, but I'm going to play You Raise Me Up. Please comment where you're from. Would you please comment about what this day means to you? Because everybody has their own personal meanings to everything, really. You know, we all perceiving things, the world, through our own eyes, as you know. And so if you'll share what, Easter, Passover, springtime, all of it. Some people call this Ishtar, Astarte. So it could be many different things depending upon your tradition. And I believe there's a Hindu holiday around this time as well. And I believe they're all based on the rebirth concept. The Easter egg being the phoenix. The phoenix was this incredible bird and is a symbol used in many paths. And it rose to itself and arose to magnificence, and then it burned itself out. And it gave birth to a beautiful egg. It hatched a beautiful egg when it was in its prime and on its way to its magnificence, in manifesting its magnificence. And that birth, that egg, after that phoenix had burned itself out, had burned herself out, that egg hatched and was reborn. So that Easter egg that you're coloring, and it comes from ancient traditions, that would be very fulfilling to think that it goes way beyond 2,000 years ago. It connects us to the tradition of people of way many years ago, our ancestors. Go further back and further back and further back. Traditions have been laid, ways of making sense, tools to make sense of this whole creation, this whole life form that we are in right now. So this next one is You Raise Me Up, because thank you for your presence here, for giving me a platform to share what is meaningful to me. And also thanks to all those who uplift and support everybody in living their dream, in being their true self, their most authentic self. Even sometimes if they don't understand the other person's authentic self, but yet still supporting them as beings because they are in trust of them. Thank you again for being here. And please comment. If you have a request, if I know it and I feel like I can do it justice, I'll be happy to play it, but I may not see it as it goes by. I'm not watching the screen as I play. Thank you so much. Happy Easter to you all. Happy Astarte, Ishtar, Passover, whatever way you celebrate the rebirth of your own being, of your own self, of the planet, of life. Are there any requests? This was You Raise Me Up, Josh Groban. He sang it and he made a wonderful soul, that Josh Groban, a very gentle man. He always sings very meaningful songs and peaceful. Yes, You Raise Me Up. The words and music are by Rolf Loveland and Brendan Graham. And is that the one you're meaning, Sandra, the last one? The one before that was Amazing Grace, so I think you're probably asking about the last one that I did, You Raise Me Up. So are there any requests or anything that you want to tell me for today? I appreciate you coming. It means a lot to me that I have you as receiving my work, and I'm honored to be playing the harp for you and sharing my thoughts and my passion. I'm feeling so inspired these days. You know, years ago, 5 years ago, I went through a journey with cancer, and during it I got so inspired and so alive feeling. It was the most amazing journey I've ever had. And over the last 5 years, I've still been very much feeling inspired, but I've gone through certain things. I was going through a period of grief, and thank you. Oh, what to ask for suggestions would be great. Well, you know what I was thinking, and I can't see your name because it's scrolled. I think maybe it's Darlene, but you said you don't know what to ask for. How about I do Let It Be? That's a beautiful one. Well, anyhow, what I was saying about my journey with cancer, I haven't felt this inspired ever since. And I just remember I stepped up to the plate. I did the best I could for myself. And because of that, it turned my life, my whole journey with cancer to a miracle. I was lined up to do a double mastectomy that I didn't need. I found out through a dream, and I followed through on that dream, and I ended up not needing it. So I believe that we can raise to be much more than we can imagine. I had no idea that was going to go through me, and I have no idea that I was going to come into this. Yes, let it be. Let's do it. When I used to play at the hospital, this was also one of the ones that people really loved, and I just love it as well. Let it be. Flipping my levers here so that I'm going back into the key of C. If you feel like singing along, I love it. You can post that you're singing if you're singing. Oh, and move on to Imagine. Remind me when I'm done with this one, just in case I forget. You know, when I play harp, I can get a little spacey. I can be a little spacey even without the harp. It's hard to know which came first, the chicken or the egg, eh? Oh, it's important to laugh at ourselves, right? It started raining about halfway here for me in Florida, about halfway through that. And the rain always seems to sort of like dampen any kind of frazzle. It feels, oh, goody Janice, I'm so glad you're singing. Yes, wonderful. I hope a lot of you are. Thanks. Post if you're singing. I'm going to line up Imagine now because I remember somebody asked for it. I couldn't see the name, but let me look. I'm so grateful for my iPad. I'm going to look for the name of it and add that in. So Imagine. I love that song. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. For we all dream together, our own variations of the dreams, but they're dreams that are in harmony with each other, and then do all and like mastermind and all of that on the ideas, the action steps we need to do to create our dreams. Imagine the world. And that's happening. It's happening. And I've got an idea that I'm cooking up. It's becoming one of my passions. So, okay, Imagine. Back to this. Imagine. By John Lennon. Words and music by John Lennon. Bless him. Blessings to all the inspirers and the inspired. Yeah, me too. I love that song. I'm so glad you're enjoying it. Thank you. I can see your name, Jacqueline. Janet. I'm sorry, Janet. It's just kind of stuck. It's stuck in the middle of being able to see and not being able to. Anyway, here we go. As we come to see clearer and clearer that we are being as one. We are one. One of the first beautiful gifts that have come from this pandemic is a deepening of the consciousness of us be as one. Being as one. Every wave affects the next wave and the one before it. Just as every one of our actions affects all others. Droplet in a pond. Thank you. Thank you for requesting those too. Is there any other requests that I missed when I was playing? If not, do you have anything you want to tell me about any inspiration you've got? We could start a conversation about that, or shall we call it a completion? I don't believe I have any other hot dates, but I might. You just never know with my calendar. Let's see. At 12:30, I was going to watch Marianne Williamson. And so that is in 15 minutes. Marianne Williamson I love her. Those of you who don't know her, she's worth checking into. Those of you who do know her, she's going live stream on Facebook.com/Unity Campus at 11:30 Eastern Standard Time. Oops, I guess we missed it, but there may be a rerun of it. I love her. I love what she stands for and who she is and the work she's done in this world. So blessings to you all, and thank you for joining me. Please leave comments thumbs up, love signs, whatever, to participate in this and share it once it becomes available, to spread the word. Also, I'm working on a program. I want to tell you one more thing. One of the things that I'm very inspired to do right now is because the nursing homes, assisted living places, and hospitals are not having people come in to share the music, which I'm so love doing and I've done for years, and I really miss it. I thought about what can I do, because these people still need to have music. Music is still healing. It's not the same if it's not live, but it still holds incredible opportunity for healing. And so one of the things that I'm doing is I'm creating a streaming program for senior assisted living places and hospitals to be able to access, so that their residents can have a program with my music. And so I'm excited about that. It's in the work. And now that we're going through this, and now that I'm here with you, I realized this morning somebody was talking about the stress of having her grandmother with her. And I realized there's a lot of people who have your elderly family with you, and I thought, well, I should make it available to you, so that way you could play it for your elder people who are in the family, and bless your heart for having them with you and caring for them and giving them all your love. And so my program might be something that you would like to look into. If so, please send me a message. You can send it on PM. I'm DeLuna, also DeLuna Harps, and also I'm hosting the group I'm hosting that one as well, but the one I want to tell you about is Let's Ride This Wave Together. It's a free Facebook group. It's closed, but you do need to ask for admittance, but I'm letting everybody in. Let's Ride This Wave Together. You can come in for support, to give support. It's a wonderful place. The first step when you come in is I ask you to read everybody's gratitudes and to go into that state of gratitude, and then to contemplate your own. And then give us 3 of your gratitudes. So therefore, we're growing a garden of gratitudes, and it's a place to really bask in that. So you can contact me through there, or you could also contact me through my Facebook page, DeLuna, which I'm coming from right now, and also through DeLuna Harps LLC. So blessings for your day. May you feel a rebirth of inspiration, or whatever it is that you're ready to be born into today, and for the rest of time to be, until you're ready for another rebirth. Blessings, and thank you so much for being here and for all of your supports. Thank you so much, Suzanne. You are beautiful too. Thank you. I'm so glad it brought joy for your day. That makes my heart very warm. We all yearn to make a difference, and I know that I do. I know that a big part of what I do is helping me feel as if I'm earning my keep here on this planet, you know. So blessings, blessings, blessings. I hate to hang up on you, so 1, 2, 3, here we go.